Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to my channel. Sad news in the world of Chanel. I know we've been talking about this for a while now, but it's been kind of like a ping pong game going back and forth. Is Chanel discontinuing this? Are they discontinuing that? Are they going to just take it off the market for a minute and then bring it back again? We're talking about the extraits of Chanel, also called Parfums. So this is kind of like the highest concentration of essence and blah, blah, blah. In perfumery, for Chanel at least, they don't call them extraits. Guerlain calls them extraits, but extrait, parfum, same thing. We're not talking EDP. We're not talking EDT. We're talking parfum. So 2 years ago, I received a notification from my beauty boutique that they would discontinue the Les Exclusifs Parfums, the 15 milliliter splash bottles, you know, the classic Chanel perfume bottle, the 15 ml extraits of Bois des Îles, Gardenia, Cuir de Russie, number 22, Beige, Coromandel, Sycamore, 1932, and Jersey. And so you can buy leftover stock, and when it's gone, it's gone. Then Chanel notified just a month ago their boutiques, whatever leftover stock they have to send it back. It's going to be destroyed, I presume. About a year ago, as all of these 15 ml extraits were kind of disappearing from the website, were getting, sold out in their beauty boutiques as well. You could still click on the perfume, but it would say like sold out, sold out, sold out. Then they started taking them completely away from their websites. Then the news arrived that Chanel number 19 would also be discontinued as Parfum. We're just talking extraits here. We're not talking EDTs or EDPs. So number 19 was also discontinued as a 15 milliliter Parfum. Already years ago, they discontinued the 7.5 ml. Then news hit that they might bring them back, that they just took them all away because Chanel was allegedly not happy with the quality of the glass manufacturer that was manufacturing the bottles for these 15 milliliter splash bottles that are sealed with that onion peel, whatever they want to call that they use, and then with the little black thread and the seal wax. Badrouchage is the technique used to seal these extrait bottles. So I don't know what they were not happy with the way that the glass bottles were cut, shaped, formed. I don't know. Apparently they wanted to change manufacturer. So they kind of, I heard rumors, and everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. The rumors I heard was that they were looking for a different supplier for glass or to manufacture their own glass. That's going to take them time. This was round about the time when they released their glass pebble round drop. They called it a drop of perfume bottle of Chanel number 5 L'Eau, released in the spring, summer of 2024, which was also kind of an innovative bottle shape, blah, blah, blah. What very few people know, already during the lockdown years, the pandemic years, Chanel started experimenting with sustainable materials. One of the first ones that they experimented with was for the 100th year anniversary of Chanel number 5. So that was in 2021. So back in 2021, they made special Chanel number 5 bottles for the centenary for that Christmas with a special sticker that had a golden 5 for the EDP and a silver 5 on the sticker for the EDT L'Eau. And they put them in these clamshells made out of biodegradable paper. And it was all about these clamshells and about that paper, and everybody forgot to talk about the glass bottles. Those glass bottles were made out of fully recycled glass, made by a special manufacturer somewhere in France that was manufacturing recycled glass bottles for 100 milliliter Chanel number 5 perfumes. And they were going to expand, or the idea was to expand those to manufacture more of their other perfumes. Then a year or two later, Chanel releases the Numéro 1 skincare range, where they started implementing, strangely enough, only into a few products, not all of their products from the Numéro 1 or the number 1 skincare range. Their cream, the famous cream in the red jar that's rechargeable. The lid, they said, was made out of grained red camellia seeds pressed together, blah, blah, blah. But all the other lids of the other numero un products were not made out of recycled seeds. So it was all like, okay, they're trying to make this recycled, that not. The numero un range was fully made without a plastic foliage covering the packaging. You know, usually the cardboard package has a plastic foil to seal it off. The number one range did not have that plastic because they were reducing plastic, but they were still keeping their other products in plastics. That makes no sense. And then they only made one lid out of recycled, grained up camellia seeds, while the other lids for the other numero un products were made in plastic. It all makes no sense. Total freaking mess. But I thought, so maybe they're trying to make different glass manufacturing for the 15 ml perfumes for their extraits. Well, guess what? It's worse than we thought. Actually, at a certain point, somebody from France, from a boutique in France, from a Chanel boutique in Paris, got wind from their sales associates in a very arrogant way. The sales associate said, Chanel would never give up their heritage. The extraits are our heritage. They will come back, special editions from time to time, blah, blah, blah. Sure. Chanel did release last year huge bottles, 225 ml, 450 ml, 900 ml, like huge bottles of their extraits for Sycamore, Gardenia, Beige, Coromandel, but they cost like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, up to, I think, $11,000 a bottle. Like, give me a freaking break. A normal human being, first of all, doesn't need so much. It's also going to get spoiled. If you have a huge bottle of perfume, you take the lid off and it's splash, not even spray. So you're telling me you're going to stop manufacturing the 15 ml bottles, which we can afford and makes more sense to use, but you're going to keep from time to time manufacturing the giant bottles? For who? What for? Makes no sense. But, so, now, just a couple of weeks ago, I get official confirmation from my Chanel boutique. It's over. They are officially not bringing the 15 milliliter Les Exclusifs Parfums back. It's over. And they had to send whatever stock they had left, they had to send it back. It's done. They're not getting them again. They're not coming back again. It is over. Allegedly. Not just that, they've also discontinued all the other extraits, including Coco Mademoiselle in the 15 ml splash bottle. They already took away the spray version, 7.5 ml of number 5, and the spray version, 7.5 ml of Coco Mademoiselle. They're gone. Now, the only two extraits that are left is going to be number 5, only in the splash bottles. So I'm not so sure if they're still going to keep making 7.5 ml, 15 ml, and sometimes 30 ml. 15 ml they'll keep making. And the other one they'll keep making is Gabrielle in the 35 ml spray bottle. Gabrielle Parfum and number 5 Parfum. Those are the only two parfums they're going to still keep making in the Parfum concentration. All the other parfums discontinued. Gone. Coco Noir, gone. Allure Parfum already was discontinued years ago, gone. Allure Sensuelle Parfum, gone years ago. Coco Parfum, gone. Number 19, Parfum, gone. All of the Les Exclusifs Parfums, gone. I mean, it's really the end of an era, because, I mean, what the hell? They must be going through some really hard times to discontinue this, because this is just, it's over. Okay. But what are they introducing? Instead, they're just going to be launching in September their Bleu de Chanel, yet another flanker called L'Exclusif. Not part of the Les Exclusifs range. Totally different thing. This is just going to be called Exclusive. Why? Because they already did the EDT, EDP. They even did the Parfum of Blue. What else is there left to do? Now they're going to do the L'Exclusif version, which is going to cost, they're going to have 50 ml, 100 ml. It's going to cost between $250 and $300, give or take a shekel. No words. So sad. Devastating. Really devastating. I hope they change their mind, and I hope better times come ahead, because their extraits were amazing. Now, fear is that if they ever were to decide to bring back the extraits, they're not going to bring them back at $300 a bottle. If Chanel reintroduces them, they're going to cost $400 or $500 at least. Who knows? Unless they don't decide to make them smaller, which would be amazing. Spray bottles, Chanel, listen to me, people would buy it, I would buy it. 7.5 ml Les Exclusifs, spray, Parfums. I just think like Chanel thinks, oh no, that's too small, that's too poor for us. You know, that would be too cheap for us. We want it to cost more. We want it to be prestige. I'm like, oh, Chanel. Vile with their elitism. Like, give me a break, girl. Give me a break. You want to create art? The actual perfume is the art, not the expensive packaging. Give me a break. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. And if you have any news on this, let us know down below. Thank you so much. Subscribe, thumb up the video. Never give up on love. Bye.